From millions of artifacts in the Henry Ford's digital collections, our experts choose 3 and reveal the surprisingly curious connections between them.
The Noah Webster House, the Susquehanna Plantation, and the Menlo Park Laboratory today appear to us captured in time, in their glory days. Aside from being treasured parts of Greenfield Village, what other surprising parts of their past do they share? Once a gathering place for artists and great intellectuals, time and the whims of fashion took their toll. By the early 20th century, the once grand home of famed lexicographer Noah Webster was reduced to a Yale dormitory. The house had already been sold to a demolition company and was within days of its demise when Henry Ford acquired it in 1936. Even at its lowest point, this Tidewater, Maryland house was a landmark. Once a thriving plantation supported by a large enslaved workforce, the Civil War and the abolition of slavery changed its destiny. By the 1940s, after a series of tenants, it declined into a glorified grain storage building. It was slated for demolition when Henry Ford acquired it in 1942. Much like a creature with a very short lifespan, the rapid rise and frenzied pace of discovery at Thomas Edison's Menlo Park complex reached its pinnacle, and almost as fast as it had risen, faded away and was abandoned. Despite attempts to repurpose, the buildings quickly went to ruin. By the late 1920s, only bits and pieces were left. The Menlo Laboratory we know today rose again from many salvaged parts. Despite being landmarks, the Noah Webster House, the Susquehanna Plantation, and the Menlo Park Laboratory all suffered from the ravages of time, and each was in imminent danger of complete destruction before its rebirth in Greenfield Village. Had they all simply just served their purpose? Henry Ford thought otherwise and found a new purpose in life for all 3.